Hello to all the good people at Crash Champions 0555. It's David at Discount Forklift. I am pleased to be standing here next to your brand new 6,000 pound lithium ion powered forklift by Lift Hero. If you'll notice, she's got your company logo on there, on your company color. I think it came out great. Good looking forklift. I think you'll like it a lot. Want to show you, she's got a name. Her name is Deidre. If you notice, she's got a name tag on both sides here. She is a workhorse. She'll do you guys a heck of a job. You're going to be even more pleased if you call her by name. She really likes that. She'll give you a little extra. And after all, who doesn't like an employee that gives you a little extra? I'm anxious to show you some things on the forklift, but before we do that, I want to run through some things I'm going to put in this goodie bag. Here is a hat with my favorite brand of forklift on there, the Lift Hero hat. Here is a t-shirt. This is the history of lifting, evolution of lifting, front and the back. That stuff's great, but here is this forklift maintenance guide that I think that you'll really like. This forklift, being lithium-ion powered, eliminates a lot of the maintenance out of a forklift. You still have to grease the zerts and that kind of stuff periodically, but this forklift maintenance guide has all kinds of good information, good tips and tidbits in there and stuff. Take a look through there. One of the best things behind this tab here are your periodic sign-off sheets. I always recommend that people leave those originals in the book here, and that way you always have clean originals to shoot your photocopies off of. Let's run around this forklift. Let me show you some important features on here. Right next to Deidre's phone number, name tag, excuse me, you've got this charging port door here. Important notice here underneath. Before you charge the forklift, you must turn it off and take the keys out of the ignition. Okay? Then you can pop this door open. She's got a charging port here. Just pull this rubber cover off. That will mate up with the charger end. The charger will be in a cardboard box on the back of the forklift when you get it. So that forklift charger is just 110 volts. You can plug it into any wall outlet. One of the peculiarities of lithium ion is you don't want to go below 30%. So if you get close to that, go ahead and put a charge on her. Let's talk about the forklift controls themselves. Typical forklift controls. You've got your up, down, you've got your tilt, you've got your side shift. On the steering column here, you've got two levers. The left side there is the transmission control, 3 positions. Up is the forward, middle is neutral, down is reverse. On this side, you've got your lights and your blinkers. On the other side over here of the steering wheel, 2 important things you need to know about. This is your parking brake, very typical, easy to recognize. We'll talk about that in just a second. Also, you got a red button there. That red button is not one you're going to use all the time. That is the battery cutoff switch. About the only time you would need to use that is if you get into battery maintenance or something like that, which you shouldn't have to do. But if you go to run the forklift and it won't start up, check that. Maybe somebody bumped it or something is pushed in. Just pop it back up. Want you to notice these tires. Those are great tires. Not your grandpa's forklift for sure. Whether you're inside or outside, on pavement, dirt and gravel, whatever you might be, even if you get some precipitation, you'll be fine with those tires. Like those a lot. Also on the mast here, you will notice you've got a service sticker. You got a fresh service on there. You've got LED lights, both for the working lights and for the flashers. If you come around here to the front of the forklift, you'll see we're very heavily invested into safety, just like you guys are. We've tried to build as many safety features into this as we can. We painted the forks red with yellow tips. By doing that, that will allow the driver to see what's going on where the forks are in relation to everything. We want everybody to go home safe and sound at the end of every day, and that will help you do so. We've all seen the videos of the forklift fails. Don't become one of the members of that not so desirable club. There's 4 safety things that you need to know about before you start the forklift up. I just did one of them, and that is to sit down. I just put my butt in the seat. There's an operator presence system on this forklift that will not allow it to start up or operate when you are not in the seat. You can't run it standing outside, can't raise the forks, lower the forks, can't start it. You've got to be in there. Second one is very obvious. It is the seat belt. Fasten your seat belt. Wear it at all times when you're operating a forklift. The third is the transmission switch. It's got to be in neutral to start it. and fourth is the parking brake that must be on. Now this forklift, unlike the old LP style, does not have a starter in it. There's no engine in it, so there's no starter, no grinding sound when you turn it on. Just turn on the key and leave it. It will take about 15 seconds for it to do its electric check, and you'll be good to go then. There are a couple other safety features you need to know about. There's an audible alarm. You may not be able to hear it during this video, but it will play. It will be on all the time when your key is on. Be aware that's just a presence awareness situation. We want everybody around you to know that forklift is on and operating. There's also a blue light on the back and a flashing amber light on the back. So let me go ahead and turn her on here. The first thing I'm going to do is do a brake check here. Let's check the brakes. Good brakes. You'll notice there's a grab bar back here. A lot of times if you're backing up, it's very convenient to grab that grab bar. There's a red button on there that's got your horn on there. Also in the middle of the steering wheel here, whichever way you go, you got a horn close at hand. Let me put her through some paces here for you. Now this space is actually a little too small for me to really show off what she can do. Once you guys get her, I think you'll be very pleased with her performance and how she does for you. Good peppy forklift will do the job for you. Now, one thing I should have pointed out to you is there's a sticker right up here on the front of the mast that states it's a 6,000 pound capacity. Please, guys, this forklift is built to lift 6,000 pounds. It will lift that. Just don't go more than that. Let's run the forks up. And go all the way up, all the way back down. Here's your tilt, all the way forward, all the way back. Here's your side shift, all the way to the right, all the way to the left. Guys, this is a great forklift. I think you'll love it. I think she's going to do the job for you. And we are really appreciative of the fact that you guys have invested in these forklifts, that you're supporting our business, so it allows us to support your business. Can't wait to get her home to go to work for you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your cooperation here. And here is your serial number.